I wasn't sleeping. I was smiling less. My mind felt like a fog I couldn't clear. But from the outside, I looked fine sometimes. Sometimes I didn't, to be honest. That's the thing about depression, right? It doesn't always look like sadness. Sometimes it looks like you're functioning. Sometimes it looks like you're, high up there. Sometimes it looks like quietness. It looks painful. Sometimes it is painful and alone. Hi, I'm Cynthia, and today I want to open up about how I navigated depression, not from a perfect, I've arrived perspective, but from the truth of what it looked like to start coming out of that darkness. Now, if you've ever felt stuck, numb, or like you're disappearing in your own life, I see you. This video is for you. Now you may ask what depression looked like for me. For me, it wasn't crying every single day or, just being in a place. It was waking up tired, even after sleep. It was not wanting to get up from the bed. It was isolating myself slowly from people, detaching myself from what gave me joy, and even from my own voice. I stopped dreaming. I stopped dancing, and I really love dancing, even though I don't know how to dance, right? I lost interest in things that used to light me up. And the hardest part is that I judged myself for not being grateful enough or for not being strong enough to snap out of it. I judged myself for being the way I was. I judged myself for being depressed and being a Christian. Oh my God. That was kind of the hardest part. Like, if I'm a Christian, why am I struggling with depression, right? Now, what helped me begin to heal was that I realized that healing came in layers, and it started with me being honest and truthful to myself. I stopped pretending. I allowed myself to say, I am not okay. I am not okay. I admitted it to myself first. Then I sought support. I sought for help. Therapy gave me a voice to speak, language. Faith gave me hope. My faith in God, my faith in the Word of God, or standing on the Word of God, gave me hope. My friends gave me reminders of who I was. My community gave me strength to keep going. I made small moves and changes. I got out of bed, maybe brushed my teeth. I journaled for a few minutes a day. I listened to worship songs. I listened to praise songs. Or even though I couldn't dance at some point, I could sing along. Before I knew it, I could shout along as well to praise songs. Lastly, I practiced gentleness. So now this looks like, instead of pushing myself or being too hard on myself, I learned to comfort myself. I started learning how to give myself grace. I'm not even very perfect at this now, but I remind myself to give myself grace at different points. So now, before I leave this video, I want to give you some words of encouragement, okay? If you are living in depression currently, please hear me. You are not lazy, you are not weak, and you are not your symptoms, okay? And you are not depression. You may be having those symptoms, but that is not who you are, all right? Your worth is not defined by your productivity at the moment. Your worth is not even defined by your productivity, even when you're at your highest level of productivity. No. And healing doesn't mean you never struggle. Remember that. It means you learn to navigate your lows with more compassion and more tools. Leave a heart emoji as usual in the comment section, especially if you're in this chapter right now, or if you've come through it and you want to remind someone that it actually gets better. Okay, and if this story gave you even a drop of hope, subscribe and share. You never know who might need these words today. Remember, we heal in layers and we heal better together. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.